Welcome to the 73rd floor of my Dubai penthouse.
Dime, esto es lo que tú querías. Yo soy fino, esto es trap de galería. Tú eres un charro, Rocky de aquí, una porquería. Yo un campeón, Rocky Marciano, Rocky Balboa, Rocky Balbía. Tengo la ruta, tengo la vía, sí, tengo la vía. Los gastos de noche facturo todo el día. Tanta plata que me gusta que me chapen, por eso le meto a tetas al pío.
There's a couple things in this apartment that are unique and special and a little bit secret, but I'm going to be showing you. Starting off with the beautiful grand living room here. We are 1,005 feet in the air. We have this big open living room. We have a grand piano right here. And throughout this apartment, I have some pictures of myself and my friend. When we got this apartment, we wanted to make it really unique and special. And so we thought the best way to do that is with AI-generated images of us in gold-plated frames. So seeing this one here, this is the fall of ancient Rome. I remember being there not too long ago. And so at the entrance, we have these two tall gold-plated frames in sort of like a soldier or like a king kind of portrait. This one is of me, and this one is of Dustin. And so it's just such a unique touch as soon as you walk in the apartment to see that kind of vibe. You know, I think it's really interesting being like a king or a prince or something like that. Follow me outside for the balcony. We have a beautiful view of the sunset every night. And it's wonderful because at the end of my workday, I get to come on the balcony or even see from inside or in my room the beautiful sunset. And to have that luxury to see that is just amazing every day. It's a reminder of the hard work that I put in to just see a beautiful view. Something that's interesting about this apartment that's very unique in Dubai is that it has a 360-degree wraparound balcony. It goes around the entire building. And there's not any other buildings that I can find in Dubai that have this feature, right? People have big balconies, they have this amount of meters square foot, 360-degree views. So over here, we have views of JBR and the massive Ferris wheel as well. Following me this way, we have the entire Dubai Marina down this way. And this view of the Dubai Marina is really quite incredible. Maybe you've seen it on Instagram, maybe you've seen it on YouTube, but it's truly something spectacular because as soon as the sun goes down, all the lights from the buildings turn on, and it's full of colored, beautiful lights, and seeing that view is just incredible. If you want to see more of what it looks like, go to my Instagram. Coming down this way, we have additional views of Marina. We have JVC and JLT in this sort of area. And then back here, we have Emirates Hills. Follow me this way and we'll see the hills. All right, so as you can see behind me, we can see the entirety of Emirates Hills. Some quick facts about Emirates Hills. There's no hills. But what's interesting is that each of the houses are worth upwards of 70 million AED. So everything's worth at least 20 million USD or around that price. But many are worth 30, 40, 50 million USD. So convert that to dirhams to, get some motivation there. I'm very interested to see if anybody else can find another penthouse in Dubai that has a 360-degree wraparound balcony, because I promise you, I have not seen one. In this direction as well is where the sun rises. So for me, I'm typically working more on US hours as I run a business in the United States. And so I'm not typically up when the sun is rising. But behind me is where the sun rises. There's a couple times I've seen the sunrise, and it's absolutely spectacular to watch and just see the light creep above the buildings. Okay, so finishing up with the wraparound balcony. So coming back this way, we're back to where the kitchen and living room area is. And now we are back with the beautiful views of Dubai Marina and JBR. Now I'm gonna take you back inside and show you one of the unique aspects of this penthouse that makes it 100% worth it. Behind me here, we have the kitchen area. This is where some of the cooking gets done and everything related to eating and enjoying. Here we have the iPad. So in my house, I like to have everything automated, everything done, everything where I'm not controlling it, it just runs by itself, right? So here I have the iPad, which we have our live-in maid, Karen. She's amazing. She helps prepare breakfast and organize things, clean things. And we have this iPad here where she can order things on autopilot. Every morning she can check to see if there's paper towels or soap or Coke Zeros, Red Bulls, anything that we need for the house, she can automatically order. And so on this iPad here, naturally the passcode is 6767. And we can see all of the Careem orders here. And so every day she's looking to see what we need to restock and ordering it for the house. So I don't have to go anywhere, I don't have to order anything. Anything that I want to eat or consume on a daily basis is already here and done by autopilot. And so every time there is a new order on the Careem app here, I have my OpenClaw upstairs run a script every 5 minutes to check the email registered for this account if there's a new order. And every time there's a new order, it sends a Discord webhook to this channel that I have on Discord. And it details the items that are in there, the price breakdown, all the information that I need. So I can stay up to date as to what's being ordered and all that sort of stuff, so I can keep on top of it, right? But just these cool little AI automations are so interesting that I had to manually build these by hand, just doing these fun little things. But I truly believe one day full house automation will become such a level that compared to what it is now, right? People have Google Homes, right, which I do as well, where it controls the thermostat or controls certain lights. But there's so much more that can be done with AI in the mix. And so, I took it upon myself to build my own systems for software within my house. Now I'll show you the fridge. And so here we have the massive wine fridge. This is where we store all of our drinks and refreshments. This is where we have a little bit of wine, some beer, some liquor, the Red Bulls, Coke Zeros, coconut water, and the main water that we drink here. And so this water is very special. Of course, it's bottled and it's kind of expensive. You can't buy this water at the grocery store. You can't just go to the store and buy a bottle or buy a case. You can't. They only sell this water to restaurants, right? If you've been to Erla, you've been to Hookahbaz or other nice restaurants in Dubai, they will have this brand of water, and it comes from Norway. But you can't buy it at the store. But this water is so tasty. It's just better than plastic water. I found the wholesale distributor for the bottled water company, Era Water, and I purchase it in wholesale. So once a month, the team pulls up with a pallet of cases of water, and we buy them in bulk because I had to declare this apartment a restaurant so that we can purchase these items. We store the cases outside, every day Karen will restock the fridge with the waters, and we always have cold waters to drink. And so coming over this way, we have a shelf full of sentimental objects. Up here at the top, we have the Amavi menu. That is one of our friends' restaurants in Miami. And every time we go to that restaurant, we have a tradition of stealing something every time that we go. We ask permission, of course, before we steal from our friend's restaurant, so he knows about it. But last time we were there, we say, hey, can we take this menu? He says, sure, go for it. So we have the menu here. We have a pop figure of Azarel here. We have a DuPont lighter and cigar clipper. And we have Dom Perignon, gifted to Dustin from Fanbases. We have some other trinkets here as well, random objects. And then we have some photos that are of wonderful times at Joya Beach in Miami, if you're familiar. It's like a nice chill kind of place, like on the beach, where they have shisha and drinks, food. Good place for good times. So coming back to the living room area. Over here on my left, we have a grand piano in the living room. And the thing is, I don't know how to play piano. But if I ever wanted to learn how to play piano, I have that in my home. So it's a fun kind of thing to have in the house, right? Continuing on with the living room, we have another gold-framed painting. We have floor-to-ceiling windows, beautiful view of Dubai Marina. We have our sort of dining area where, we eat some meals, have some food, have good company over. Continuing over this way, I'm going to show you something that is very special in this apartment. In here, we have a full jacuzzi that can fit 10 people. This is one of the many reasons that I chose this penthouse over any other option. It has an entire jacuzzi in my house. Anytime I want to chill and relax, have a glass of wine, I can just go in my jacuzzi in my house. I don't have to go anywhere. There's no more going downstairs. It's in my house. And while I'm in the jacuzzi, it has a beautiful view of the skyline as well. With the jacuzzi, of course, there's a button for bubbles. That's pretty cool. Who else has a 360-degree wraparound balcony, has a jacuzzi, has a grand piano, and there's more to show you. So, coming out of the jacuzzi room, and here we have the living room. This is the sort of living, chilling area where I like to relax, chill, sit with good company, enjoy some chuckles and laughs, enjoy some humor, and just chill, and just watch TV, enjoy, right? One of the other things I really enjoy about this penthouse is that the stairs have lights on them. They are fully lit up, and so at night it just looks really fantastic. Having light upstairs is just something super fancy. So now you can follow me upstairs to see the bedrooms and one special room that is an additional reason why I wanted to get this penthouse specifically. Okay, so following me upstairs, now that we're here, I'm going to be showing you the cinema room. This is something that I think nobody else has, in addition to a 360-degree wraparound balcony, sunrise and sunset views, grand piano, and a jacuzzi. So here is the cinema room. All right, and this is a reminder, guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, you should probably do that right now. Anyways, This is the movie room. It has a full speaker system. There's sound coming from every angle. Over here as well, we have a full massage chair. I'm ever feeling stressed, I can just come, sit in this chair and just relax, right? The massage chair also has a built-in speaker system. It has Bluetooth, I can play music. Wonderful, right? Cool. Let's go see the bedrooms. So, continuing this way, I'm going to show you my room. My room is the master bedroom in this apartment. In this sort of hallway area, we have a full view of outside as well, and our beautiful chandelier. Okay, so continuing this way, this is my master bedroom. Welcome. This is my computer setup. This is where the work gets done. This is where I'm hopping on calls with suppliers, with vendors. All of my spreadsheets and work gets done right here. All right, so and another interesting fact about my apartment is that I've really decked this place out with AI. I have a Flipper Zero here, which if you're unfamiliar is sort of like a hacking device, if you will. It can read signals, it can copy credit cards, hotel keys, control remotes, anything related to frequencies and that sort of stuff. It can control, it can read, and it can emulate, right? So what I have done is I've connected my Flipper Zero to my Mac Mini that I have right here. It sits on my desk, and I can control things in my house from my phone. So I have a bot on Telegram that I can simply message, and it can do things, right? So I'll just send out a voice memo, say, put all my blinds down. And it'll take a second because it has to download it, transcribe the voice memo, and then apply it. And now it's working. See? Put all the blinds back up. No hands. It's a little bit slow. I might have to fire him. There we go. All right. I didn't have to send the second one. It just took him an extra second to figure it out. I think he's still on an old version of Claude, so I need to get him up to speed. He's probably doing math formulations and math calculations to figure out how to increase the height of my blinds. Turn on my monitor. So here, on my monitor here, you should be able to turn on from here. All right, there we go. Turn off my monitor. But turn it off, and boom, just turn it off right there. In my room, I have a corner view of everything that's outside, floor to ceiling windows, and of course, a beautiful view of the sunset right from my desk. I have my bed right here, as well as the entire view. I have a plant that I got from the plant store, which is somehow still alive. I got it like 6 months ago. So yeah, guys, I like to keep my plants alive as much as possible. I love my plants. So I have this big room with my bed, and now I'll show you the bathroom area. Okay, so now you're getting a sneak peek at my bathroom. I have a sort of like rainfall shower. It comes from the sky, kind of cool. And I have a big bathtub here, which of course I can chill, relax, enjoy a glass of wine, and look at the view outside, right? I also have double sinks, so there's more sink to go around. And yeah, it really has all the essentials that I need in a bedroom. I really couldn't ask for anything more. I have, many, many closets on this side, many closets on this side as well. And it has everything that I need. And the main philosophy that I have for getting this apartment is really for personal brand, right? I met with one of the bigger suppliers in the UAE for supplying and purchasing that works in the wholesale trade business. And when you're talking to really high level people and you have a beautiful place, you have a wonderful car, you have something of value, people will know that you have more credibility because you have something that is hard to obtain, right? Not everybody has a penthouse, right? And so as I was meeting with the supplier today, I invited them over to my house at some point, right? And I showed them pictures of the place, things like that, right? That builds intrigue with your suppliers, right? So you have to carry yourself in a very professional way, right? And so having this apartment is a place, an opportunity for networking, for meeting new people, for, you know, impressing clients or impressing vendors. So there's many benefits outside of just personal enjoyment and using the hot tub and jacuzzi and seeing the sunset and the rainfall shower and the piano and all the cool stuff in my house. So you want to invest in yourself, right? There's things that are personal enjoyment, right? You can go to the club, you can spend money that way and enjoy. You go to a nice dinner, you eat it, done, right? But when you invest in nice clothing, in a nice apartment, in, you know, improving yourself, then that shows and you can get a return on that. That's not necessarily an instant dollar amount. It's not investing in a stock from 100 to 200. It's investing in your image and your brand. Grant Cardone speaks on this as well, is you need to invest in things that make you feel confident and exude that you have a high level brand and personality. So that is one of the many reasons why I got this place. So walking into this bedroom here, this is one of the bedrooms. It is a 4-bedroom apartment plus maid room. So it is technically 5 beds, 5 baths. So one of the bedrooms here, we have a TV, we have the view, everything in here, right? And this is the same as the other room. Let me know what video you want me to make next. And if you haven't already, make sure that you like and subscribe and turn those notifications on. Thank you for watching my penthouse tour, and I will see you in the next one.
Je vivais la nuit, sans compter sur mes jours qui fuyaient dans le temps.